Welcome back to Crisco's Corner, unfiltered commentary, not your truth, the real truth. And as always, thank you for your support. From Mick Newsbuster / the Tires, CNN psycho lashes out at Freedom Convoy.
Dixie, Miss Normus, first name Dixie, says, slash the tires. Truck driver here. Those tires are 100 plus PSI. Even if you could slash it with a hand tool, you'll have your arm degloved. Honk.
Well, I guess they don't teach that at Harvard.
This lady,
Now, this is a Harvard professor, highly educated, knows way better than you and way more than you and is way better educated than you. So you need to sit down and shut up and listen to me because I'm smart. And former Obama Department of Homeland Security official, there's a shocker, and CNN national security analyst. Well, there's another shocker.
You know what woke means? It means you're a loser. Everything woke. Everything woke. It's true. Everything woke turns to shit, okay? It's true. It's true.
Juliet came in, was channeling some real Carrie Underwood energy before he cheats. Must be the tune from Carrie Underwood. I'm not familiar with it. And she took to Twitter Thursday to lash out the Canadian Freedom Convoy, demanding that Canadian authorities slash their tires and empty the tanks.
Dixie, Miss Normus, first name Dixie, says, slash the tires. Truck driver here. Those tires are 100 plus PSI. Even if you could slash it with a hand tool, you'll have your arm degloved. Honk.
Well, I guess they don't teach that at Harvard.
This lady,
It somehow moved the trucks as she deserved. KM was called out and ridiculed for it as well she should have. Kim began her rage fest by whining about how truckers get support from right-wing media. Yeah, what right-wing media? Oh, anybody that's center or right of center is right-wing, because the Democrat Party has gone so far left since the early mid-90s, and every single study has shown it, bar none.
You know what woke means? It means you're a loser. Everything woke. Everything woke. It's true. Everything woke turns to shit, okay? It's true. It's true.
Suggesting the truckers were a threat to American national security, tying down major cities for an entire summer and spring, doing billions of dollars in damage, shutting down permanently thousands and thousands of minority-owned businesses, killing dozens and dozens of people, was not a threat to American security? Oh, they were writing for a just cause. Oh, okay. How much has the Freedom Convoy destroyed in buildings? How many people have died directly because of their actions? The answer is 0. American Bridge Link constitutes 28% of the annual trade movement between the U.S. and Canada. Slash the tires, empty the gas tanks, arrest the drivers, and move the trucks, she wrote. Dun, dun, dun. Wait a minute, let me get the right sound effect here. Yeah, and look at that gridlock on the bridge. National security crisis. Wipe them off the face of the earth. Use nukes if you have to. After all, they're only blue-collar working people. They don't know anything. They're not educated like us. We are the elite, and you are the peons. Listen to us. And they said, here's an actual quote from the leader of the Freedom Convoy. And that's an actual quote. Her toxic elitism was on full display when she proceeded to attack their intelligence. Yeah, because nobody's as smart as we are. The notion that these rational people that will change if asked is long gone, she sneered. The disruption is an irrational gang. And again, we should stop being so nice. An irrational gang, like hundreds of thousands of people in the Pacific Northwest, trying to burn down federal buildings and then calling the federal officers that were defending the building terrorists while they were throwing firebombs at them. Tried to burn down a building after they locked it with chains with people in it so they would catch on fire and die and burn alive. That's not terrorism. Oh, okay. The notion that these rational people will change is long gone. 90% of Canadian truck drivers are vaccinated. The borders are open because of the vaccination requirement. No, they're not. These morons don't get it. They're the same doofuses that think that being anti-mandate An anti-vaccine is the same. Now, since I'm on YouTube parole, I have to say, consult your doctor and anything medical and whatever you and your doctor decide, please proceed in that area. It's a personal medical choice. You're the same idiots that think that pro-choice and pro-abortion is exactly the same thing. Either they're incredibly stupid, educated idiots in this case, or they're incredibly deceitfully evil. Probably the latter. While it was correct that 90% of the Canadian truck drivers are vaccinated, the convoy also has support from the vaccinated. CNN has even admitted this. Her petty authoritarianism continued to flow as she bragged that she would not run out of ways to make this hurt. Because you didn't do what we told you. We are in charge. We are the elite. You are the peons and peasants. How dare you disrupt my garden party? How dare you disrupt my flow of goods and services? Just because of your petty constitutional rights? How dare you? And listed off other ways to further make the truckers unable to support and feed their families. She even described them as an infection or pus, saying these things fester, there are no consequences. It sounds like she's describing BLM and Antifa, but that's just me. Unbelievable. The convoy protest, applauded by right-wing media as a freedom protest, is an economic security issue now. The Ambassador Bridge link constitutes 28% of annual trade movement between the U.S. and Canada. Slash the tires, empty the gas tanks, arrest the drivers, and move the trucks. How are you going to move the trucks? There's no air in the tires and no gas, you frickin' idiot. Spectator Stephen Miller ripped KM by asking her to elaborate on your brilliant plan. I love this brilliant plan to move trucks with no tires and no gas off a bridge. You think you're the good guy here. Yes, Heyman snapped in her response. This isn't about vaccines. Stay unvaccinated. Your choice, bad choice, deadly one. Just don't close an international border with your whining. So many emotions with you guys. It's not personal. Oh, Miller says, expertly dismantled her ridiculous it's not personal notion by pointing out you want to arrest drivers, put them in jail, slash the tires in their hundreds and hundreds of $1,000 rigs, eliminate their livelihood, and sit there and tell them it's not personal. Yeah, we're going to go on your farm, we're going to burn your crops, slaughter your livestock, put your children in prison, kill the father in the family, bring women to a re-education camp, but I don't want you to take it personally. It's not personal. Yeah, okay. She wants to slash her tires and somehow that she's the one acting rationally. Okay. But it wasn't just people on the right who were supporting these desperate working class folks. Newsweek deputy opinion editor Sargon explained that liberal elites like KM have spent decades alienating these people, and now they're attacking the most effective working class protest in recent memory, essentially saying the elite hate how effective the protest is. For elites who work in knowledge industry jobs at Harvard and CNN, the economy is about trade. For working class people like the protesting truckers, it's about jobs and the right to work. That gap explains a lot and why the left abandoned the working class. Yep, that's where we're all written, young lady. I can't say I write it any better than that. The entire pandemic has foreshadowed this, but it's just remarkable to see liberal elites gleefully thinking up ways to destroy working class jobs. Truly a mask-off couple of years. Yeah, we'll not run out of ways to make this hurt. For elites who work in knowledge and industry, as she explained. Sargon voiced how many people felt reading Heyman's comments and others who have expressed a similar sentiment by describing them as psychotic. Of course they're psychotic. We hate you and look down on you because the economy we built made us so much richer than you. Now do everything we say right now or starve. Exactly right. Exactly right. But she also thinks the truckers are going to win because they have nothing to lose. That's true. There's nobody more effective and nobody more dangerous than somebody with nothing to lose. This video went a little longer than I expected because I showed a little bit of the first article. But it comes down to this. The Democrats talk about the big switch in the South and how all the racist Jim Crow Democrats all turned Republican, which we know is a lie. But there was a big switch. That is true. And that switch is the Democrat Party, the party that used to look out for the working person, the minimum wage people, the union jobs, now look out for the corporate elites and the billionaires. And it's the Republicans that have slowly moved towards standing up for the working man and woman, unions, and their right to collective bargain and protest. That's the only switch that has actually happened, and it happened for real and in real time, and we all watched it.
It's true. Everything woke turns to shit, okay? It's true.
Until next time, goodbye and good luck.